After weeks and weeks on end of waiting, we finally have an answer. Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. We have fantastic news to deliver in this update. If you are on SSI SSDI, Veterans Affairs, or a retired railroad worker, well, we have great news to share as far as when you can expect to receive your stimulus check if you have not received it yet. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. It certainly bodes well. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we dive right in, make sure that you do a few things for me. As always, make sure you do drop a big thumbs up on this video, smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button, as well as that notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video, or when I go live, or when I do more cash giveaways. We'll be doing our next one when we do it 20,000 subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribed. That will be one of the keys to be entered in the next cash giveaway. So let's get started and let's get to the news. So yes, after waiting more than a month to receive more information on their third economic impact payment or stimulus check, millions and millions of Americans who receive federal benefits are getting some much needed clarity. According to a brand new announcement, payments to these beneficiaries are going to start being processed this weekend. This is according to a breaking announcement from the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, and the U.S. Treasury. The IRS says it anticipates that most of these stimulus checks will be delivered electronically and will hit bank accounts by April 7th. Recipients will receive the payments the same way they receive their benefits. So if you receive your benefits and you're on SSI through perhaps a Direct Express card, well, you'll get your stimulus check that way. If you receive them through direct deposit, you can expect your stimulus check to come through that method. As we have covered numerous times on this channel, the $1,400 stimulus checks as part of the American Rescue Plan that was signed into law last month were delayed for millions of Americans that are on these federal programs, mostly due to the fact that you have a lot of non-filers on these benefits. Non-filers are people that didn't file a tax return in the year of 2019 or 2020, and what happened is according to the Social Security Administration, the delay was due to a complicated exchange of data files which had to be meticulously double-checked for accuracy. The process was completed on Thursday of last week, according to the administration. And for those of you who have been very frustrated with the IRS's Get My Payment tool, the Get My Payment portal, according to the IRS, they will be updating that tool on April 3rd and April 4th to reflect the new payments that will be delivered next week. For people who have been eagerly waiting for cash, that would be a nice Easter surprise right in time for Easter. Now, if you do not receive your stimulus check by the date of April 7th, do keep an eye on your mailbox because you could be receiving a paper check or a debit card in the mail. Now, the majority of Americans have already received their stimulus checks, namely through direct deposit. That is the quickest way to get cash into the hands of Americans. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki even commented on this matter. She had said at a recent press conference, quote, "The IRS, working with the Social Security Administration, is on track to send those payments out this weekend. The majority of people should see them in their bank accounts on Wednesday, April 7th, which is obviously a very positive step forward." So finally, some word from the Biden administration and the White House on this issue. So those of you who do receive benefits through SSI or Supplemental Security Income, or perhaps you're part of the Railroad Retirement Board and you are a beneficiary of that, you can expect your stimulus checks to be part of this April 7th rollout. However, a little bit of a downside here. According to the IRS, if you are a beneficiary of Veterans Affairs, unfortunately, people under those benefits are still going to have to wait for those checks. Now, this fresh timeline we have was all spawned after a group of House Democrats were greatly concerned about the delay of these stimulus checks for their constituents. So you got to think, if these House Democrats never even wrote to the IRS or the SSA, when would we have expected our checks then? Remember this statement from Representatives Richard Neal, Democrat from Massachusetts, John Larson, a Democrat from Connecticut, Bill Pascrell, Democrat from New Jersey, and Danny Davis, Democrat from Illinois. Remember their statement? They had said, quote, "We were alarmed to learn recently that most Social Security, SSI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries who are not required to file a tax return have not yet received their payments, and that the IRS is unable to provide an expected timeline for these payments," in part as part of their statement. And so you just have to wonder, if they never wrote to these agencies, could these checks have waited another month or even 2 months? When would these beneficiaries could have expected to receive their checks had these Democrats not stepped up and took a stand and said, where are these checks? My constituents are worried. So this is awesome news. Tens of millions of Americans under these benefits can start to receive their checks, and the Social Security Administration finally spoke out and even affirmed this on their own Twitter page, saying, quote, the IRS will begin issuing economic impact payments, EIP, to Social Security and SSI recipients via direct deposit or direct express cards. Payment should arrive on April 7th. We're waiting on IRS guidance for people receiving their EIP by mail with a link to the statement. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is authentic. This is real. This is genuine. Finally, you can expect your stimulus check to come for yourself and your dependents. If you have some dependents registered under you, perhaps some grandchildren, yes, you will finally start receiving your economic impact payments. And I'm curious to hear who has already received their stimulus checks and who is still waiting for theirs. Let me know down below in the comments. I am curious to hear. Let's take a little bit of a poll. We'll be sure to report any other future updates and information right here on this channel, such as when the IRS's Get My Payment tool is up and running, it's updated, and it reflects the brand new announcement that's coming out of the IRS. We'll be sure to report that right here on this channel. I am glad to hear that these payments are ultimately going to start going out. It was just a matter of time. However, it should not have taken this long. There should have been a process. There should have been a system in place to get this money out faster and much more promptly. We shouldn't have had to wait this long. And these are some of our most vulnerable Americans, our disabled, our elderly, our veterans. They should be prioritized. They should be in the group of the people that receive them regularly through direct deposit. They shouldn't have had to wait this long. For more updates and information is to come from myself. I'm your favorite stimulus YouTuber, I am sure. And if you did enjoy this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I would appreciate that. If you'd like to see more content from my channel, ensure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button, as well as the notification bell as well. And if you'd like to get some free stocks just for supporting my channel and watching my videos, do be sure to use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, you'll get some free stocks all on me, all free, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So do be sure to use my links down below in the description and let me know what stocks you do get. But I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.